Hi everyone, welcome back to our Magical Life. Today we will be seeing part 13 of this workshop. The topic name is how to do the Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation. This is based on Dr. Joe Dispenza's online course, The Formula. Okay. So in this video, we will be discussing the structure of this meditation. It consists of the following steps. I have shared all the steps with you. Okay. Number one is the relaxing the body. Then expanding our awareness beyond our body. Then dissolving our identity. Then connecting to the infinite field or the quantum field or the pure consciousness part. Then tuning into the frequency of our desire. Here in this meditation, we are considering our desire as the abundance, to achieve the abundance state. Okay. So next step is the activating our heart center. Then feel the future as present. Then anchoring the emotion for the future. Then returning to the world. So these are the steps or the structure of the meditation. Let us discuss one by one. Relaxing the body. Number one. First step is the relaxing the body. In this section, he's giving instruction like sit up, close your eyes, breathe, relax the body, feel the body. So the purpose of relaxing the body is that this is the basic nervous system regulation. Means relaxation will slow down the brain waves, our brain waves from the beta. When we are working normally, our brain waves will be in the beta stage, or when we are in stress, or we are under stress, it will be in the high beta brain waves. So when we relax, it will slow down our brain waves from the beta to the alpha state, and it will shift us from the thinking mindset to the sensing mode. Okay. And it moves our attention from the external environment to the internal awareness state. Okay. When you feel your body and relax, you are anchoring your attention in the sensation instead of thinking mode. So this quiets your mental noise and prepare you for a deeper state. Okay. So this is our first step. What is the next step? Expanding our awareness beyond the body into the blackness or the space. So in this part of the meditation, he repeatedly says that these are the things he used to repeatedly see. Become aware of the infinite space, or sense the blackness or space behind you, around you, beyond you. Pay more attention to it, less attention to you. Here, you means your body. Okay. So what the blackness represents is that it is not the literal blackness. It means that the space around you, there won't be any, means considering that there is no objects like sun, moon, earth, nothing is there, then there is no light, right? No, that is why he is again and again repeating as blackness. We will consider it as a space. We can, in our meditation, we can consider it as space. Okay. What it literally means is that you have to visualize that the space beyond your eyes. Okay. The absence of any physical form and the symbol of the infinite awareness or the pure consciousness state, the field, the pure consciousness beyond our body. So, see, what you are training here is that you are just shifting your identity from I am the body or I am this awareness. Means I am the body to I am the awareness in space, like that. Okay. So you are shifting your identity from the physical form to the awareness in the space by sensing the space around you, by sensing the space on both sides of you and in front of you and back of you. Okay. So you are withdrawing your attention from your body, your thoughts, your personality, your past, everything. So this dissolves the sense of physical boundaries. Okay. So what he says that feeling more of it, less of you is guiding us to for the ego dissolution. Okay. So what is the next step? Dissolving into the pure consciousness. What this means is that to enter into the pure consciousness or the quantum field, we have to become nobody, or we have to become consciousness. Then only we can enter into that field. So he is uh, literally illustrating it as nobody, no one, no thing, nowhere, etc. So this is the core identity shift. Okay, we are moving from the body, name, history, problems, timeline, our past into pure consciousness state. Means the observer without any form. Okay, this state is described as the realm beyond the space and time, the field, the quantum field, where only the frequency exists. In Dr. Joe Dispenza's words, this is the quantum field. Okay, this is the space of infinite possibilities. Every possibilities exists here. Okay, but we can only access it by becoming the pure consciousness. Okay, so that is the significance of this particular step. Then what we have to do is, next step is tuning into the frequency of the abundance. Here abundance means that here our desire, this meditation we are doing for achieving the abundant state, or the abundant, for abundance. Here our desire is, or our goal is, or our intention for this meditation is abundant. Okay, so in the previous step our identity is dissolved, isn't it? Then we introduce our intention. How to do that? Step number one for the intention is that we have to choose a simple symbol or a letter which represents our goal. Here our goal is the abundance. What we have to do is that consider a capital letter A representing the abundance. You can even visualize that it is a capital A in golden color also. Okay, this symbol act as a mental shortcut, or act as a frequency tag for the abundance frequency, which you can visualize in the energy field. So whatever you focus on, your brain will recall the full meaning. You understand that what it represents, isn't it? So what is our next step is that we have to define what is our define clearly what this abundance represents for us. Define it. Okay, what it really means to you. Okay, we have to give more clarity to your intention. Most people fail in this part only. They will say that I want money, but I can't define more than this. Or they will tell that I want to have riches, but they are not clearly defining their intention. So how to define it? You can define it through for specific conditions. I can give you some examples. Okay, for example, for abundance, if you means you can even include that I earn $10,000 per month consistently. This can be one condition or specific condition. Four conditions. You just give four conditions for abundance. What it means to you. Okay. So one condition, I earn $10,000 per month consistently. Number two, I have enough money to travel 4 to 5 times a year, and I feel secure enough to support my family comfortably. And I have adequate money, enough money, extra money to give or donate, or I invest and grow wealth without stress. So anything, any four statements you can consider to give clarity to your desire. Okay. So now capital letter A, which you have given as a frequency tag for that abundance, is no longer an abstract. It's defined and real. You have given four definitions. What exactly this abundance means to you, isn't it? So we have given some specific conditions to give clarity to your intention. Okay. Then instead of visualizing the specific events, what Dr. Joe Dispenza is asking us to do is that tuning into the frequency of abundance. feeling it, stay connected to it, and feel more of it and less of you. So, next step is defining the elevated emotion. This is the feeling phase of the meditation, which is involving your heart center. Okay, so now ask yourself how to define the elevated emotions for the abundance. Ask yourself if you were already, your life is already abundant, how will you feel? How would you feel? If abundance is your current reality, how would you feel? I can give some examples. You will be feeling more freedom, isn't it? That can be one condition, one statement for the one elevated emotion. Okay, that you can define the elevated emotion. Okay, this can be one. You will be feeling freedom, isn't it? You will be feeling gratitude. That can be another. You will feel confident because you have enough money, right? You can do anything you want. So you will be feeling more confident. You will feel joy. You will feel inspired. You feel more inspiration, right? And you will feel more security. Okay. So write 3 to 4 emotions clearly. I'll give some examples. I feel free to choose how I spend my time. I feel grateful every day, every morning when I wake up. I feel confident in my financial stability, or I feel excited about life and future. These can be your 3 to 4 emotional statements, which gives clarity to the emotions of that particular desire when you achieved it. So what we are doing here, giving clarity to the emotions, okay? Because we have to rehearse it in advance. What are the emotions you will feel when you achieve that desire? If the if the desire is now achieved, what will be the emotions you will be feeling? You have to define it. Okay. For 3 to 4 emotions, clearly you have to define it. So this is this is the important shift we are making here. Is not asking us to imagine money or objects representing the abundance. He is asking us to feel the emotions of being abundant. So this is a emotional rehearsal we are doing. He is asking us to feel emotionally how the abundance makes you feel. The actual theory behind this is that if if your emotional states match with your desired future, you become energetically aligned with your future in the present moment. Okay. So what is the next step? Next step is activating our heart center. Okay. So next he is asking us to breathe in through our heart center. This is to activate our heart center. Okay. Then holding it for few seconds and then exhaling through our heart center. So feel the energy. We have to feel the energy within our heart center. So this part is the key because the heart focused breathing is meant to increase the heart and brain coherence, and it generates the elevated emotions, and it creates a stronger emotional signal. Okay. So in this method, the heart acts as the magnetic center and our brain acts as it sends the electrical signal, which is the intention. So together means together, heart and brain. Brain sends the signal, our intention, our desire, or our goal. We are setting a clear intention, isn't it? So brain sends a clear signal, and our heart draws the experience through the emotion it feels, elevated emotion it feels. So it draws or it attracts the experience through us to us. Okay. So next step is attracting, bringing the required future to you, or the feeling the future. Okay. Now in this part of the meditation is combining the awareness of infinite space, feeling abundance, activating heart. Then he says that draw the event to you with your heart. That time you have to visualize your desired outcome. Here in this case, it is abundance, isn't it? You have to visualize your goal or your desire in the quantum field as a possibility. You can just visualize that capital A in golden letter there in the quantum field as one possibility, as energy there, and pull it towards you by inhaling through your heart center. Okay. Actually, this is symbolic. Okay, you are generating the emotion before the event happens. Okay, and feeling the future as if it is happening now. You have to feel the emotion of the abundance now moment, in the now moment, and thus removing the sense of waiting. Okay, so the key principle here is that the longer you are conscious of your energy or that feelings, the more you draw that particular experience to you. Okay, then what he says is that when your internal state changes, emotionally, when you are aligning with that frequency of your outcome or your desire, means when you energetically match with that of your desire in the present moment, your dream or your external experience begin to match it, or you will manifest your dream in the external reality. So when your internal state changes, in practical terms, so what happens is that you make different decisions, you respond differently, and you take actions from the confidence level instead of from the lack point of view. And you interpret events differently. Okay, so this creates real world effects. Okay, then what is the next step is that anchoring the feeling. In this step of the meditation, he says us to remember the feeling of that uh, gratitude, feeling of that outcome. Okay, or the abundant state feeling. Remember that feelings, know it by heart. This is really important. The meditation isn't about visualization alone. It is about anchoring a new emotional baseline for the abundance. Remembering that particular feeling associated with the abundance and anchoring it. You can do it during your meditation by snipping your finger. At the peak emotional state, you can do it by snipping your finger. Okay, so that it can become your anchor for abundance, and you are meant to leave the meditation, means leave the meditation feeling whole. Okay, you should feel whole or complete, already abundant. When you are leaving from the meditation, you should be feeling abundant within. Okay, or whole within. So next step is the last step, which is the returning to your body. So after you feel the emotions of your desire or your outcome at the present moment and intensify that one, you just anchored it, right? So that you will remember that state again and again. Then what you have to do is that this is the end of the meditation, and you have to return to the body. In the final step, slowly is asking us to bring your awareness back to your body. Means opening your eyes or return to the 3D world. Okay. But the instruction is subtle. Okay. Return with the energy still alive, energy of that particular abundant state, or the emotion of that particular abundant state has to be alive within us. This is the process, and you have to maintain the state throughout the day while living your day. Okay, so this is the process. Actually, what this meditation is trying to rewire, according to this framework, our old pattern is thinking from the lack mindset, isn't it? Or feeling stressed or reacting automatically. This is our old pattern, isn't it? Or repeating some outcomes. We'll be repeating some patterns in our life, isn't it? So we have to change it, and our new pattern will be feel abundant first. Think from the abundance mindset because we already feel that we are abundant. So think from the mindset, abundant mindset, and act from the abundant state and create new outcomes. So through this process, we are emotionally conditioning ourselves with the abundance or any other goal. You can use this particular process for any other goal also, any of your desires also, other desires also. You can use this method of meditation for any other goal. It can be your perfect health. It can be for your perfect health, for your perfect relationship, means perfect relationship, career growth, etc. Only thing is that for that particular desire or goal, you have to set the following things precisely or clearly for your goal. What are those? Assigning a symbol for the new goal. Here we have assigned means capital letter A representing the abundance. For perfect health, you can give that H, capital H for perfect health, like that. So assigning a symbol for the new goal, symbolizing that it represents the frequency tag of that particular goal. Okay, then next is that defining your intention clearly. We have defined the abundance, how it means to you. We have defined in 3-4 sentences, isn't it? So clearly define your intention. Then what else? Defining the emotions of your fulfilled goal or the outcome clearly. How do you feel when you achieve that particular goal? So if it is for the perfect relationships, when you achieve the perfect relationship, how will you be emotionally feeling? You will be feeling emotionally joy, love, etc., right? Happy and all. So define it clearly. So the method remains the same. You can define it according to your desired goal. Okay. So here he's always is in this meditation, he's always asking he's telling about the blackness or the space. It is repeating so many times what it represents. So it is representation means it serves three purposes. Actually, pulling our attention away from our thinking mind, and it depends the trance state, and it dissolves our body consciousness. Means it is shifting our identity to the pure consciousness state. The more space you feel, the less self you feel. Self means that body consciousness you feel. And the less body consciousness you feel, it is easier to install a new identity to us. Okay. So another thing is that if you want to practice it more effectively, what are the things to be done? What we have to do is that don't try to see the blackness. When we are, means in the meditation, it is saying blackness or blackness. What we have to do is that sense in the space around you. It's not visualizing something black. It is sensing the space around you. Okay, don't force the emotion. Actually, when we are asked to generate the emotion, generate it with the help of gratitude. Okay, when we achieve that particular desire, how much grateful you will be. So you can generate the emotion using the gratitude. That is also another technique. Okay, then when tuning into the abundance, ask, how will I feel if it is already happened? How will be my emotions? So that way you can intensify your emotions. And the another main factor is that stay longer in the feeling than in the visualization. Here, in visualization is okay, but feelings is important because that creates that magnetic pull towards you for your intention or desired outcome. It pulls towards you. Okay, that creates that magnetic pull. Okay, your emotional state. So keep your emotional state intact after the meditation also. Do whatever you love to do to maintain that particular state of being. Okay, so you can even list out what are the things you are grateful for, or what are the things uh, you feel happy about doing. What are the things when you are doing certain things, you feel more joyful or happy, you know. So after the meditation, after the over a course of the complete day, you just have you just means see that your grateful state within you is being maintained. Do whatever you love to do so that 24/7 you can maintain this state of mind. Thank you, guys. Next session, in our next part, I will be putting the meditation based on Dr. Joe Dispenza's meditation in this particular workshop. Okay, thank you, guys.